Today, I'm just going to briefly go through worksheet 8 and what you guys have to do for worksheet 8 and what you and look ahead to our next two worksheets. Keep in mind that for the second half of the lab, because we got cut short and everything, we only have 3 worksheets. So you got worksheet 8, worksheet 9, and worksheet 10. Worksheet 8 is the one that's going to take you the most time. So let's go through what you need to do for that. So if I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to look at Canvas for a second. If you have questions at any point, put them in the chat box. So this is your Canvas and how it looks for you guys. These are all of the worksheet stuff. Go to your assignments tab. You should see what you have coming up. The first thing that's due tonight at 5 p.m. is worksheet 8. You click on this, and the first part is the chart. So you're going to complete the table and upload it to Canvas. This will be graded just for completeness, not correctness. And then you're going to use that to complete the activity. So what the worksheet 8 looks like is, if I'm going to switch here to my worksheet 8 view. Okay, so this is worksheet 8. You're going to first fill out the chart. That's the first thing. So you have all the muscles here in the first column. The second column, I want you to tell me what those muscles do, what action word. Are we talking flexion? Are we talking extension? Do they do both? You can find most of this information in your textbook. There's a helpful chart in your textbook that has all of this. Tell me the origin and the insertion, and then tell me if you can view it mainly from the anterior side or the posterior side. There are a few muscles that are on the side of the body, like the deltoid, for example, is on the side of the body. For deltoid, you could write both. It's on the anterior and the posterior side. Model notes, you're not going to do. You're going to fill out these first 4 columns for this whole chart. Okay, I know it's long. It takes a while. Okay, you're going to fill out for the whole chart. Okay. And then you're going to color code it. And what I mean by color code it is if you scroll down to the bottom, each action has a different color. So what you can do is either highlight the box in that color, or if the color isn't working on Word for some reason, you can just write flexion or extension and then in parentheses the color. Or if you typed it out and printed it out, you can do that with a pencil, a colored pencil or a marker or something. So you're going to color code it. Tell me which ones are red, blue, green, purple, black, et cetera, all the way down. So you're going to fill out the chart, color code it, and that's what you're going to submit for your pre-lab. That's what's due tonight at 5 p.m. is this first part of the activity. Okay. What the second part is you're going to use this to build a skeleton with muscles on it. So you're going to take 2 pieces of paper. You can make them as big as you want. If you have like really big paper lying around, go for it. If you have just the backs of old documents, that's fine too. You're going to draw me a skeleton from the front and a skeleton from the back. And you're going to label all of these bones shown here on that skeleton, the front side of the skeleton and the back side of the skeleton. Then you're going to go through your muscle chart and draw a line where that muscle would be. Draw it from the origin to the insertion on your skeleton. And the color of the line is what that color coding is. So the color of the line determines its action. So again, if it is a flexion muscle, you're going to draw a red line. If it is an extension muscle, you're going to draw a blue line. And then near the line, somewhere neatly, you're going to write what the name of the muscle. Now, if a muscle does more than one thing, draw 2 lines. Draw a red line and a blue line if it's just both flexion and extension. You'll see that that exact combination is impossible, but there are some muscles that do a few different things, and so you're going to do 2 different colors for that. So you're going to draw 2 skeletons, a front skeleton and a back skeleton. You're going to put all the muscles onto that skeleton that are in this chart with the color of the line being the action, and you're going to draw it accurately from the origin to where it inserts. Okay, and you're going to write the name of the muscle near the line or on the line. And what you'll submit tomorrow by 5 p.m. is your skeleton pictures. Okay, you'll submit tomorrow is your skeleton pictures. So I go back here. Let's go back to Canvas for a second. Let's go back to Canvas. So the pre-lab one, you're going to click Submit Assignment, and you can either upload the Word document or you can upload a picture of the PDF if you printed it out and you hand wrote it. You're going to upload a picture or the chart. That is your pre-lab assignment. So the pre-lab assignment is the chart either typed up or handwritten and a picture of it, okay? Worksheet 8, you click on this button, it's the same instructions and the same worksheet, but what you're gonna upload where you click submit assignment is this is where you put the picture of your skeletons. So on the pre-lab, you put the chart, and on the worksheet itself, that's where you put the pictures of your skeletons with all the muscles drawn on, okay? And that is gonna be due by Tuesday, by tomorrow at 5 p.m. Okay? So those are the 2 labs for this week. The other thing I want you to do this week is, because this is the activity for next week, is this software called Bio. So you need to download this software onto a computer, a laptop or tablet, something like that. It can't be on a phone. And so these are all the steps responsible for doing that. And it also has issues. If you have issues, you can use the built-in tech support. So what I want you to do this week is to do this. You don't want to put this off to the last minute, okay? I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay, are there any questions that people have? You can put them in the chat feature. Otherwise, get to work on your chart and your skeleton drawings, and I will see you next week. But I'll stick around if you guys have any questions.